What's up, guys? Welcome and thank you for being here with us on PS Best Friends. This is episode 36 for the week of January 23rd, 2018. As always, we are the PlayStation podcast by the community for the community. We come to you each and every Tuesday to give you the rundown on all the latest PlayStation news you could possibly need. This week, we've got the NPD numbers for December. NBA star Paul George has an awesome new PlayStation collab. And Sony decides to take on Nintendo in a rather unexpected fashion. Before we get started, please don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating on your podcast app of choice to give us a better chance at expanding the community. As always, I'm your host, Anthony Palm. Of course, we couldn't bring you all the weekly goods without Chicago's prodigal son, Miguel Alvarez. And as you might have noticed if you're watching on YouTube, something's a little different about this week. The Brooklyn bad boy, Jeffrey Mizrahi, is pretending to play real-life Red Dead Redemption till next week. And also, he's dead. So in his stead, we have special guest Nathaniel Hicks. How you doing, brother?
What up, what up? I am not from New York. I'm from Texas. So there's a change right there.
You're actually closer to Jeffrey is than we are right now, which is funny. So what have you guys been playing this week?
Arizona.
Well, I've been grinding on Mario. I just got last night 500 moons.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm probably just going to take a break for a while because I'm kind of getting a little burnt. I've been trying to finish Wolfenstein 2. Like I'm on the very, very last mission. And okay. I haven't had a chance to get to it. And then besides that, I'm still working my way through Inside, which I'm just absolutely in love with. That's a great game.
I forgot I played that game. That's a great game. Love Inside.
Yeah.
Bummer there's no platinum.
Yeah, I know.
But still worth it. Miguel, what have you been playing? You like his mug?
Yeah, I like the mug.
Yeah.
What have I playing? Fortnite, pretty much. A lot of that. Call of Duty Ghosts, because, that's a better COD this year. It is, dude.
And he's not trolling either, which is...
I'm not trolling.
No, I know. See,
World War II sucks. It's horrible.
Ghost maybe. I think I'm only like 10 on World War II, but just something about Ghost just I don't know, it bothers me. Like I prefer MW3s over Ghost any day.
I can see that. What else? Nothing really, dude. I haven't
I feel like that's all you've been playing, yeah.
Yeah.
Since Jeffrey's not here, do I need to make an obscure like movie or not gaming reference?
Nah, you're fine, dude.
Go totally off the rails for 10 minutes about fucking Movie Pass or something.
So I saw this thing called Counterpart that looks really interesting. I don't.
So yeah, what have I been playing? I've been playing more Valhalla on Vita. It's starting to get it really interesting. It's really cool. I'm really happy.
That's that bartender anime.
Yeah, you play as like
right?
a bartender in like this crazy cyberpunk future universe. So it's pretty cool. I'm really starting to like that a lot now. Like I always liked it like from the beginning, but it's starting to get really interesting now. I've been playing this little old game called Darkest Dungeon again because it's on Switch now. So it didn't run that well on Vita, and that's like so when I started playing it, I only played it on Vita when it first came out for PlayStation, and I thought it was fine because that's all I was used to. And then I played it on PlayStation, and it kind of like almost ruined the Vita version for me. Because I went back to the Vita version, and I was like, "Oh, this doesn't run as good as I remember it."
It just runs lower, or what?
It's like a little sluggish.
Okay.
The load times are asinine on Vita, which I didn't notice until I played the PS4 version. So I've been playing that on Switch now. The touch controls are excellent. I didn't know that the iPad version was out already, I think, but the touch controls are really good, and I was really surprised. And then what else have I been playing? Oh, I tried the betas for Monster Hunter World.
Oh, that's
which
right.
I like more than I thought I would, so I'll probably rent it. I'm not going to buy it, but I'll probably rent it. It actually seems really well. Like what I was worried about is that I was worried it was going to still feel like the portable versions of Monster Hunter just on console, but it actually truly feels like they built it from the ground up for consoles. It looks beautiful. The controls are kind of wonky, but I'm used to games with fucked up controls anyways, like all the games I play that have jacked up controls, so that's not really a big deal. And then I, against my heart and soul, I tried the beta for Metal Gear Survive. And it was jarring for me because of the fact that they changed the control scheme from the Phantom Pain. So I'm playing it like the Phantom Pain, like this button's to fucking dive, or this button, like there's no binoculars in it, which is fucking me up because that's like the crux of Phantom Pain is you scout ahead with your binoculars. And then Miguel and I, we were
not
talking.
the same game.
I know, but I'm like, it looks like the same game, so that's why it's fucking me up.
What are you shaking your fucking head at? It looks like Metal Gear Solid 5. Like, it's exactly Metal Gear Solid 5.
Yeah, it's the same engine.
It's the same map. It's the same map.
But it's a different game.
Models.
It's a different game.
In Anthony's defense, they press-wise have said about the similarities between 5 and Survive. That it's basically
this is a mod for Metal Gear Solid 5 in all intents for all intents and purposes. But that said, it's interesting. I probably won't buy it, but I might rent it just to see what the full game's like, because the beta is set up kind of weird, where you don't get to go to your home base. You're just in this weird, like, Animus-looking, like, blank hub world, and then you can go do one mission. But it's weird. It's like other betas have done, where you you go to your base, and then I don't know. It's just a very strange beta, and there's just so many menus in it. And you were even saying, like, the menus are just kind of they don't explain anything. Like, it's one thing to have the menus, but then say this is where you do this, this is where you do that. It just throws all these menus at you.
I was trying to figure out how to build the fence, and I couldn't, so I just gave up. I was like, "Fuck it."
I figured out all that stuff, but it's just, I don't know. I don't think this is a good way of showing the game off. I think it would have been better if you just gave us, like, the first mission of the game or something, which other games have done. Like, The Division did that.
The
plenty games did it. Like, the Division beta was great. Yeah. Even Destiny's betas were good because they gave you a taste of what the game is.
That's the other game I played this week. I forgot.
Oh, The Division.
Yeah, so good.
So
yeah. I actually did want to say about Wolfenstein 2, because I talked to you, Anthony, about after I got to the middle part.
That part.
I think I really enjoyed the beginning, and then there was something in the middle before that I was just, I guess maybe because it was on a harder difficulty, some of the, like, base stuff kind of got a little hard. But I played more after that part. It wasn't until I got to the scene after New Orleans, the mission after New Orleans.
Okay.
I was like, I can't believe it's going here. Like, my mouth was open the entire time. Like, the whole
in a good way or in a bad way?
Yeah, in a good way. Okay. Yeah, like whenever Wyatt was spouting all that stuff, I was like, no, that's just him and the acid. And then I'm like, oh no, that was real. Okay. And then that following scene when they're doing, like, the tryouts.
Oh, see, I didn't have Wyatt. I had the other guy, the Irish guy.
Oh, okay. Well,
I'm like, what's he talking about?
I had Wyatt, so
I had the other guy. I don't remember his name.
Saying I guess maybe minor spoilers, he's dropping acid a lot in this game. And
I think that's pretty common knowledge, yeah.
He's really psychedelic throughout. And so he's like, man, what if they did this and they went up here? And I'm like, well, whatever. And then, like, it showed
it actually happened.
I was like, oh, and then the whole, thing with the tryouts, I was just, okay, I'm hooked.
That scene was awesome because that, like, he's being himself in that one part, and we're kind of getting into spoilery territory. But yeah, that scene was awesome too.
Yeah, I was just, okay, now I'm hooked. Now I'm
that game. So I mean, it's well documented on this podcast that the first half of the game, I'm like, it's aight, kind of slow burning, And then, like, the midway point of that game, I was like, oh, shit, this game is fucking awesome.
But for some people, it's the other way around, dude. They really like the first half and it just dislike the second half.
Yeah, see, I really dug it.
I loved the whole game. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I think the second half retroactively makes the first half better. But I feel like getting through that first half without knowing how good the second half was for me.
Then you got people complaining about small stuff at the beginning, which is...
Yeah. So.
Well, see, I originally was in the camp of I'm like, oh my God, I really enjoyed World War II's campaign. I was like, this is really good, and I think I almost like it better than Wolfenstein's. Now I'm almost done with Wolfenstein, and I retract that. I do.
Yeah, I kind of was with you there a little bit for a while playing Wolfenstein 2. I was like, I almost like World War II's campaign better. So I'm kind of with you. But all said and done. And World War II's campaign was good. It was good. It was like a 7 to 8 out of 10 for the campaign.
So I think that's the only thing good about the game, then.
Actually,
Zombies
I think Infinite
was
Warfare was better.
Zombies was bad.
Infinite Warfare's campaign. I adored Infinite Warfare's campaign.
Yes, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
So
I'm glad that you told me to play it, Anthony. I really like that one.
Told you it was great.
Yeah.
But now it is time for the Islander Report.
There'll be some news.
There are 11 items on the list.
Hey, Captain's count.
Man, this is fucking weird being Jeffrey today.
That was a Kevin Captain's count if I ever heard one.
NPD numbers are out for December 2017, and with no surprise, Call of Duty is the best-selling game for the 8th consecutive December in a row. So I probably should have pulled this link up first.
Yeah, you should be ready before you start talking about it.
I know. I'm not used to being Jeffrey today. My apologies. So we have... This fucking page wants to load. So we have Call of Duty World War II at number 1, Star Wars Battlefront 2 at number 2, which shows all the shit talking fans did about not buying it.
I mean, it helps when the games are on sale too. So
it only went on sale once in December, though.
All right,
let's finish this list and then we'll talk about it. Number 3, Super Mario Odyssey, no surprise. Number 4, NBA 2K18. There's no numbers on this, so I'm losing track. 5, Mario Kart 8. Number 6, Madden NFL 18. 7, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Now, this doesn't say for Xbox or PC, so we'll go ahead and assume the Xbox numbers helped this.
Yeah.
Number 8, Assassin's Creed
I mean,
Origins.
this is physical only, so...
Yeah, I don't know if they even had a physical release for PC. Probably not.
No,
number
didn't.
8, Assassin's Creed Origins. Number 9, Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And number 10, still hanging around like a fucking dingleberry, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
Did you see at the top that World War II is actually on sale right now?
Yes, it is.
They're selling it on sale.
Pretty much most of the games here are on sale.
48, 45. That's not bad. I mean, I don't know.
Call of Duty is being on sale for like $40 pretty much the whole month in December.
The only time I would ever go back to World War II is if next year is going to go back to the future bullshit and World War II was on sale with all the DLC for like $40. That's the only scenario I could ever see myself going back to that game.
A couple of things here. So Nintendo is the best-selling console, supposedly. It doesn't say the number, which is a little annoying. It just says 27% more.
Well, those might come out later.
Yeah, and Sony, 1.5 million sold, which is
just in December.
Amazing.
Which is awesome.
Just in December. Which they were down.
And supposedly,
year,
Xbox One has outsold the PlayStation in December, but I'm suspecting, and this is not me being a fanboy because I have an Xbox and I love the stuff I have on Xbox, but I'm suspecting that was units sold to retailers, not units sold to consumers.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
But like if you say that, why just?
Because the only source we've heard that it outsold them from is Aaron Greenberg, who works at Microsoft.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So, and I mean, if it did, it did. That's fine. That's good for competition. But the big news is Nintendo lighting it up. So, I mean, no surprise with a lot of these in the top 10. PUBG being in the top 10 is interesting because, like I said, it's a physical release, quote unquote, but it's just a code in a box for the Xbox version. Yeah, I guess nothing really came out in December except for, did anything come out in December? None of these games outside of
had a major release, no.
But I think PUBG was the only one that came out in December.
Yeah.
No real surprises. I think Battlefront 2 is a little high considering all the hate it got, which just goes to show that the whole mentality of you'll buy it anyways kind of, applies. I
mean, it looks like people waited on the game because the sales at the launch were kind of like down, right? And then,
I think I want to do a revisited thing on that soon because that game now is not really any different, but the mentality around it is different, and so it's interesting. So I want to dive into it for maybe like a whole day, one day next weekend, and then just give my thoughts on it because they've been adding a lot of stuff to it.
Yeah, I've been off and on it. I ended up Chelsea, my wife, ended up getting it for me when she got me my PlayStation for Christmas, and I've played probably the first maybe a couple hours of the campaign. And then besides that, I've just been playing arcade on the battle scenarios they have. And they're fun. Like, I haven't dived into multiplayer on it yet, but it's fun. I mean, it's
Oh, okay.
It's one of those that I'll play every now and then, but I don't want to.
Yeah, I play that game with Tay a lot. And we haven't really played it a lot lately just because we've been so busy. But we'll probably play a little more this week coming up. But I feel like the people that were really spewing the hatred towards it are people that didn't play the game and they didn't understand. Like I remember Gary Whitta was talking shit about it on, I think it was the Kind of Funny Games Daily Show. And he's like, well, if it's pay to win, then I'm going to be running around as a normal soldier and everyone else is going to be running around with their Darth Vaders killing me. It's like, no, that's not how it works. It's people that don't know what they're talking about. That was kind of Don't get me wrong. There was valid concern for the game. There was valid criticism, and
mainly lacking the progression system on the loot boxes. That was the main problem with the game.
But that's not even really. I mean, it is, but it isn't. But like,
you're gonna say it's not. The fuck, dude.
Did you even play the game?
Yes, I actually have.
You played Battlefront 2?
Yes,
when did you play Battlefront 2?
On the Xbox One, on the 10-hour preview that I get, because I got the EA pass. So you can't tell me that I'm not okay.
But what progression though? Because all the progression items I've gotten have been like get 100 kills, get 500 kills, that type of stuff. Like buying, getting the mods for the guns.
The mods for the guns, dude.
That mods for the guns you get through progression through playing the game, not through loot boxes.
So you're telling me everything that you get through the loot boxes, what? It's stuff that you need to put on the guns.
You can get it that way. No, those are star cards. Mods are different.
There is one thing I'm curious about because I did see this when I first popped it in, and it showed me I had loot boxes that I could redeem.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if this has always been like this. I don't know if this has always been like this, but when I highlighted on the box, it indicated what was in the box. I don't know if they did that after all of this or if that was always in there.
Oh, like your potential or what to get, or
no. Well, it said exactly what I got. It didn't. It wasn't like
before opening the box.
Yeah, before opening the box, like
really?
It gives me the list.
I gotta double check. I don't remember that. But I think you're mistaken, Miguel. The mods themselves for the guns you earn through getting kills with the guns. The star cards you can get through the loot boxes, or you can craft them yourself through leveling up. But like I said, I'm not getting into that. Next topic, who wants to fucking talk about Destiny 2 anymore? My God, Destiny 2 has once again come under fire for a lack of transparency. Surprise, surprise. After it emerged that rally tokens have been capped in a recent update without telling players. Additionally, Bungie confirmed that faction rally weapons' absence from loot boxes isn't a bug. These weapons will become available over the course of the season. I have nothing to add on this. I don't care anymore. I'm so over Destiny's issues.
I do gotta say that they stated that they did this because I guess people were exploding the system. So people were going and getting the tokens from the chest. So they were going back and forth and just grabbing tokens, and that's they. So there was a reason they don't want to do that, at least. Yeah, and they just did that. But it's like, why do that though? Why even change the fucking thing? It's like people are playing your game. Less fun, yeah. People are playing your game. You need people to come back to play the game. Why give it?
Well, it's like when the Division fucking took out Bullet King. Remember that? Remember the Bullet King glitch?
Yeah.
But at least they did that in a cheeky way where they like put up an in-game statue to Bullet King. That was kind of funny, at least.
Yeah. See, I bought Jeffrey's Destiny because he wanted that bullshit bag, and I was like, okay, I'll buy your copy. And I've been wanting to play it.
But you haven't played it?
No, I haven't played Destiny 2 at all yet. Like, because I just got it recently.
Did you get you got the one? Because I remember that whole thing happening with him. You got the expansion pass with that, right?
Yeah.
I would just wait until the next expansion comes up.
Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm doing.
I'm gonna wait honestly at this point until most of the shit is ironed out, and then I'll just go through. You know, I have Wildlands too that I'll probably jump into instead, just to.
I'd say maybe play the campaign for Destiny 2.
Yeah, the campaign's decent.
The campaign was good. I thought the campaign was pretty good. I don't think it was the best campaign of the year, but it was solid. There's more to this, apparently. I didn't even realize there was more to this article. In a post, Bungie explains that the throttle on rally tokens was implemented as part of a game's December 12th update. The original intent was to address an exploit where players were able to earn up to 500 tokens an hour by looting chests in quick succession. That's what he said. Okay. Yeah. So nothing to that. So yeah, I'm waiting on this game for it to not be fucked up. But there was an interesting tweet by James Duggan, who works at IGN, and he was even saying, and this is me paraphrasing, but he was something along the lines of he's never seen a developer earn a community's trust, then throw it away, then immediately earn it back, and then immediately throw it away so many times in succession. So
they're just lucky then that people actually just haven't.
But at a certain point, you got to think that Destiny 1's like that goodwill from Destiny 1's going to wear off. So I don't know. We'll let Jeffrey chime in on that when he gets back. I don't know. We should have a Destiny fucking second podcast just for him talking about Destiny. Christ. Quantic Dream has come under fire this weekend after reports from 3 separate French outlets made accusations of inappropriate behavior, overworked staff, and a schoolboy culture that allows for racism, sexism, and homophobia. Quantic Dreams has since refuted the allegations. Le Monde, Canard PC, and Mediapart have all published reports on the behavior at the studio behind Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit Become Human. So this is actually a little bit of an old story now, just because it was after we recorded the last podcast, but it was early in the week. It sucks. David Cage has come out and said he's
denied it.
But much. He had there was a specific verbiage he used that we like.
He said that we categorically deny.
That's what it was. He says we categorically deny. Yeah.
And a lot of people, there was somebody when this was going about, they're like, why this was a thing. And some of the stuff that the accusations were saying were bizarre. I've never heard that before. One of them was to expand on the schoolboy culture, saying that they would draw penises on the whiteboard with just weird immature stuff like that. And that's why I think this was such a big deal, is because of some of the stuff that they were saying. Now, let me ask you, Anthony. I'm excited to play Detroit, because I remember when I didn't have a PS3 when Heavy Rain came out, and I played the demo of it, and I really enjoyed it. Ever since I've seen this, I'm like, this is a game I want to play. I can go ahead and tell you right now that I'm not deterred from this at all. I still want to get this game, but I know a lot of people are my expectations or my excitement's squandered by this.
So the three of us, I think I can safely say all three of us, Miguel, Jeffrey, and I, we are kind of hesitant to jump on board of the PC hate trains that happen. Now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to take this into consideration, but yeah, as far as the game itself, I think I'll be able to play this game without feeling
I'm gonna get the
guilty
game.
Conscious or anything.
I don't.
Yeah, I'm going to play the game. That being said, I'm sure there's going to be a moment or two if something odd happens in the game, like along the lines of there's that type of humor or anything like that. I'm gonna be like, oh, that's weird. That's okay, maybe those accusations were real, but I don't think it's going to deter me from the game itself, because you got to think the people working on this game, it's more than just David Cage and I don't remember the other studio head lead.
It's some French name that I'm not even going to try to
but there's more than just them working on the game. I'm not going to refuse to play the game just because of that. You know what I mean? So it's an interesting situation. I don't think this is going to affect the game's sales at all, really. I don't think this game was going to be a huge seller anyways. I think it'd be good, but I don't think it was going to light the world on fire like Call of Duty. But yeah, that type of thing. Even with the, I hate to compare it, but if you compare this to kind of the Kevin Spacey thing with House of Cards, and it's people still would have watched the next season with him in it if they kept him in it. And
it's one of those that you just got that's the way I view it, is I am able to appreciate
separate the artist from the art.
Separate the artist, yeah. So.
And I kind of go on a case-by-case basis. For something like this,
I do too.
It doesn't seem like there was any specific, it doesn't sound like there was any one targeted person. It just sounds like just a shitty culture. And I could be wrong. Obviously, I want to be respectful of that whole situation. But like I said, the game is the game. And I think that not playing the game is actually worse for the people that had to deal with this type of atmosphere. They'll be I busted my ass in this game. I had to deal with this bullshit with this type of schoolboy, whatever. And now you're not going to play my game, even though I dealt with all this anyway. So I kind of feel like it's more respectful to play the game.
I would like to call out though the other response from David Cage and the other guy about this situation was really shitty. I don't know if you'd heard Andrea say it. His response basically said,
"Oh, I worked with a gay actress." And
a black guy.
Yeah, because he worked with Ellen Page and there was another, African American actor. That's just stop talking. That's one of those things where
you gotta keep. I
know what you mean.
You guys gotta keep in mind that they're in front. They're French, right? The culture over there is different from how it is over here. So if you say that people might be okay over there with that, we might, and we're not.
Maybe
so that's a good point.
You also compare.
So you got to keep that in mind.
The Naughty Dog situation with this, the statements that came out from both of those companies after those accusations. You know, that it's night and day. So,
well, I had thought, and correct me if I'm wrong, I thought the Naughty Dog thing was more about the crunch than it was about just a shitty like 12-year-old atmosphere, you know?
No. The Naughty Dog thing was and
there was the disagreements with Amy, right?
Well, no, it was the sexual assault thing that happened last year.
Oh,
the sexual harassment.
I thought you were talking about Uncharted 4. Yep.
No,
no, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
See, like that, I forgot about that already.
Yeah, their response was professional, saying we can't say a whole lot. We're investigating. Whereas David
right. Yeah,
no, this is false.
That's how I would have preferred Quantic Dream to go about it, saying, "Hey, listen, we take this very seriously, and we're investigating." But
how can you change this? It's like you can't. You got people that are already, you got to burn it, and it's gonna happen, you know dude. I mean? What, you're gonna fire all the young guys and all? It's just pretty much.
I don't know. What
are you gonna do? You can't do anything.
I don't have the answers for how to fix it. I'm just a podcast. I don't fucking know. But I mean, that's not my job. That's human.
I know it's not your job, but
human resources. That's what they're there for. So, how would you fix it?
I mean, you can't fix it. That's the problem. That you can't fix it. You can't fix people.
The only way this can change is over the course of time. Little instances like this have to happen until people finally are.
It has to be a societal change. Yeah.
It's got to be something over time. It can't happen the next presidential term, for example.
Oof, let's not get into that.
4 years can't. 4 years can't. No, what I'm saying is it can't happen in 4 years.
Nah, I got you. Yeah. All right, and for the quick flash news, this one's actually really awesome. Miguel showed this to me last night, and I actually saw it earlier today, but I didn't see the link for it. Nike revealed limited edition PlayStation-themed basketball shoes. Paul George, superstar forward, now playing with the Oklahoma City Thunder, is a longtime fan of PlayStation. And so Nike has revealed that the Nike PG2 PlayStation colorway shoe will be available on February 10th. I thought it was PG3.
What? Oh, he's PG-13 because of his number. But it's
CP3 and PG. I told you I get the Paul's.
Yeah, because it's 2 because his favorite console is PlayStation 2. Because he has the best memories.
That's rad. That's
rad. Yeah, that's why.
So you're looking to buy these, right? And still not on pre-order yet?
They're not on pre-order. I checked. They're $110, and they're coming on February 10th.
Not bad at all. They could have charged. You even said you thought they were going to be $300.
Yeah, I thought they were going to be like $300, $350. When I saw that, I was like, fuck. Hopefully not.
Have you seen the pictures of these, Nathan?
Oh yeah, I saw them last night.
Oh, okay.
I thought, I was like, oh okay, yeah, but if they're 110, I don't buy like high dollar shoes, but I would buy those. Those are nice. Those are really nice.
Yeah, I'm not usually like I don't really buy basketball shoes just because I just don't play basketball. But they do look dope though. This one's also interesting too. It's another collaboration with Sony making physical media that isn't games. A new series of figures from Think Geek based on a variety of PlayStation franchises has been revealed. It's called the Totaku Collection, and it features incredibly detailed figures of Kratos from God of War, the new one, with the beard, Crash Bandicoot, Sackboy from Little Big Planet, Heihachi from Tekken, I think I said that right, Parappa the Rapper, the Hunter from Bloodborne, and the Facear FX350 ship from Wipeout. Probably said that wrong, too. Each figure is priced at $10 US. The Totaku Collection is available exclusively from GameStop and will be arriving March 23rd. So
those little statues are going to be 10 centimeters, so they're going to be small. They're going to be probably comparable to like an amiibo.
So they're PlayStation amiibo.
Yeah, so I don't think there's any functionality in them, though. I think
there's not. It's just
yeah. So if you're looking for an extra costume in Bloodborne, I think you're SOL. But they do look interesting, though. I'm really impressed with the detail in them. I thought they were going to be kind of shitty looking, but I think the Hunter from Bloodborne looked really detailed.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was you, Anthony, or Jeffrey, or somebody who said this was probably about 5 years too late.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah. I can totally see that because this looks like an analog. This looks like the Wii to the Move. They look like comparable products.
Yeah, like cool. I think these will sell fine. I think, but I think they would have lit the world on fire if they did them around the time of the amiibos.
Yeah.
So expect those March 23rd, like I said, and they're actually priced cheaper than amiibos. So
yeah,
that's cool because amiibos are like $13.
Yeah, something like that.
They're berries, dude. I seen some for like 20 something bucks. So.
In a blog post, PlayStation confirmed that Monster Hunter Bundle will be hitting our shores?
Stores.
Yeah.
Hitting our stores alongside the game when it launches January 26th, as well as providing a closer look at the Rathalos-themed console in all its glory. I don't know if I said that right either. There's a lot of fucking weird proprietary words in this doc. Do you guys take a look at this console yet?
It
actually looks pretty cool.
Probably except for
Go ahead.
Except for maybe the Destiny 1 bundle, this is probably the nicest looking PlayStation they've designed.
I still love my PS4, the Arkham Knight PS4. I just love how simple it is.
It's cool, but I mean, this is very artistic, and I'm not used to
I like
PlayStation
the Final Fantasy 15 one.
I mean,
well.
it's better than the Call of Duty one. So.
The Call of Duty one was so bad. But yeah, this one's cool. The controller looks kind of neat. I like that the controller is like
looks really nice.
Like a nice red. Kind of reminds me of the God of War PSP.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. The bundle includes the console, custom red controller, and a physical copy of the game, as well as a voucher code which can be exchanged for the Origin armor set, Fur Wind Charm Talisman, and a dynamic theme. You guys picking up Monster Hunter? I mentioned it earlier that I'll probably rent it.
I might rent it like you, but I'm not.
Not my type of game.
I've already got so many other games on my backlog.
That's kind of where I'm at. Yeah.
Plus, I got Dragon Ball coming out next week. So
yeah, that's gonna be big. Yeah. Tay played the beta for it, and she really likes it. So I might even
pick it up,
buy Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
In the wake of Fortnite's incredible success, Epic Games has moved some members of the Paragon team over to work on its popular sandbox survival game. In a post on Reddit, Epic addressed the future of Paragon, explaining that while support for the title will continue, the studio is scaling back its focus on the free-to-play MOBA in favor of increasing its focus on Fortnite. So it's kind of an obvious move. It's a bummer for people that play Paragon, but it makes sense. Fortnite is so huge for them right now. Fortnite's like taking the world over. It's insane. I feel like I see more people talking and playing Fortnite than I do PUBG now. And that's not saying one's better than the other. I just feel like Fortnite is getting
because
so
they're
big.
doing stuff faster than PUBG, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's one of the things. It's like they just released an updated map. They added a bunch of buildings, a bunch of stuff to the map, and people just want to play it. Plus, it helps that it's free. That helps.
Yeah,
too.
Yeah.
It's also the most polished battle royale game.
That helps too.
You know,
and it's on consoles, both consoles.
Yeah,
not exclusive, and runs well on both. So yeah. So keep checking in for Fortnite.
I do gotta say that Paragon. Yeah, Paragon. Mm-hmm. I played the game a lot when it like launched, like that time, that window, and I liked it.
I played it a little bit too. I like it. I just don't understand it.
The matches.
The matches are really long.
The matches were like, I was spending like an hour playing one match. I was like, dude, they needed to cut that down. It was just way too long, dude.
And I guess that's how a MOBA actually is. Yeah. But I feel like that's maybe something they should have.
I mean, I think they taken it a little bit, but it's still. Yeah. Then they changed it so much.
Paragon was cool. I mean, I appreciate the fact that is also a free-to-play game, but it's one of those unfortunate things where it makes sense from a business standpoint to.
Oh yeah, I mean,
because what they're doing is they're probably expanding the battle royale team so that the PvE team can continue working on that. Because I feel like a lot of people have been complaining online, not complaining, but like having worries that Epic is now favoring the battle royale side over the PvE side, and the people that bought the game for
the PvE,
what the game originally was, they feel like they're kind of getting the shit end of the stick. So maybe that's what they're doing. Maybe they're expanding the battle royale team so that they can get back to work on the PvE side as well. And I know there's been some updates for that too, but definitely battle royale has been the bigger of the two parts of that game.
Plus, you gotta go with what's making you the money. So
exactly. After 8 years as Activation Publishing CEO, Eric Hirschberg will depart the company in March. The publisher confirmed to IGN earlier last week.
I put that in there just because it's interesting that he's leaving at this time.
That one caught me off guard yesterday.
Yeah, because he was there for pretty much, if you want to think about it, pretty much all the Call of Duty success. And now that, I guess you could say that he's leaving
living at the top?
At the top, I guess. Even though the game is not bad.
So 8 years ago would have been which Call of Duty? Would that have been Modern Warfare 1?
No,
no,
Modern
Warfare 2007. This would have been
Modern Warfare 2? No, actually, no.
World at War.
World War. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
No, I thought it was.
Modern Warfare
I
2
thought it was Modern Warfare. World at War.
It was Modern
Warfare
Warfare,
2,
and yeah.
Black Ops,
Yeah.
Modern
But
Warfare 3.
8 years ago. Oh shit, I was thinking 10.
It would have been. It would have been Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it would have been Modern Warfare. Yeah,
that's when it
Roughly.
actually started.
That's when it really got because Modern Warfare did set the world on fire, and then everyone was mad that it went to World War II again with World at War. But moving on, the God of War Stonemason Edition has been announced. I think it's been announced for a little while now. The Stonemason Edition includes a physical copy of the game, a steelbook case, a 9-inch statue of Kratos and his son Atreus. It also includes several small 2-inch carvings and a keychain, as well as a lithograph and cloth map. Digital contents include several in-game shields, an armor set, a dynamic PS4 theme, and digital comic and art book by Dark Horse Comics. The full special edition is $149.99. I feel like that's
all right.
Pretty average price for a limited edition.
So this got announced like the day after we recorded.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I'm probably is gonna be one of those that I buy on Amazon when it's like $40,
like $60. Yeah.
Yeah, and why you release this without the release
announced
date?
This with no release date.
Nobody's gonna pre-order this. It's like Colin said that the pre-order numbers are soft for this game. It's like no shit. You have no release date for it. So why are people gonna pre-order the game?
What are they even holding back for now anyway? Why not?
Like if it is, and that's what's starting to make me worry about that March release that we all pretty much thought was expected. If it's in March, just say it's in March. So there's either got to be a reason, or they're too scared that it's going to get delayed last minute. But you got to imagine a game goes gold within a month of release, right?
Yeah,
3-4 weeks before release.
Yep.
So if it's in March, we got to get a release date sometime in February at least, right?
Well, I mean, you got to think about it like this too. They got to announce this. I mean, you got to think most of these are probably already manufactured, but in case they have to manufacture more, maybe they have to put that out ahead. So maybe they don't have an issue like the Pip-Boy where they only manufactured so many, and then.
But that's not gonna help because you don't know the release date. So why are you gonna pre-order something that you have no clue when you're gonna get? You know you're gonna get it this year, but when?
Fair point.
Wushu Studios, a new Liverpool-based independent game studio founded by former Evolution Studios talent, has been announced. Despite having worked on racing games in the past, Wushu Studios is currently developing a brand new IP with a tantalizing and unexpected take on the science fiction genre. The team isn't ready to share details about the project just yet, but confirmed it's not a racing game and that prototyping began with Unreal Engine 4 this past September.
Interesting.
So it's a new IP. I'm going to imagine they're going to go something along the lines of a Mass Effect-ish game.
So it's the guys that they had Dry Club?
Drive Club, I think they had worked on what was the driving game they worked on before that? They weren't the Project Gotham team, were they?
No, they were
Sony.
No, I think they were Drive Club and were they Motorsport?
Forza?
Motorsport? No. The
Motorsport versus ATV.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like one of those games. Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure. So, but that's cool. I mean, we've seen plenty of studios do this, and kind of laterally. I mean, Playground Games is rumored to be working on a new Fable game for Xbox, and they're a racing game studio. So it's not unheard of to see a game just totally work on something completely different. And even, I know this is an age-old anecdote at this point, but I mean, Guerrilla going from a first-person shooter to a third-person sci-fi game with Horizon, I mean, it's not unheard of. So we'll see. Keep an eye out on that. Probably no news anytime soon, though.
Oh, no. I don't see this game coming out until like probably 5 years.
Yeah, I don't think there's even news on it for a long time. I'm surprised they even announced the studio. Foxnet Games has acquired Cold Iron Studios, and the studio is gearing up for development on a new title set in the Alien cinematic universe. According to Fox Next's announcement, it's so weird saying Fox Next. I want to say like Foxnet, but it's Fox Next. According to Fox Next's announcement, the game will be a shooter for PC and unspecified consoles. So you got to imagine PS4 or Xbox One.
Yeah.
So that's cool. I don't know if we really need another Alien game, but I mean, why not?
I mean, this got announced and people just like didn't mention it, I guess. And then I got a little traction. But do you guys think they're gonna do like a a part 2 of Alien
Isolation?
Colonial
Colonial Marines? No way. No. See, the cool thing about the Alien franchise, and someone mentioned this on IGN, but it was a good point, is the cool thing about that franchise is that you can either do an Alien game, which is like sci-fi horror, or you can do an Aliens game, which is just like Marines shooting aliens. And it's kind of both of them have a place in that universe. So it's cool. We'll see how this goes.
Do you guys remember that game that got announced on, I think it was PSX, from the guys that made Payday? Like the trailer?
I thought that was
Evolve-ish
looking game.
Yeah, because it seemed when it started, I was thinking
I thought it was going to be an Alien game too.
And then I saw
Greg on Games Daily made a comment in passing and then was like, oh no, actually that does sound cool. When they were talking about how, what if you had like a Left 4 Dead kind of style game where the Marines were the players and you're just fighting off a bunch of aliens. And I was like, oh, actually that does kind of sound cool. Like geared like it's a Left 4 Dead, not like Colonial Space Marines.
Right.
Yeah, but they gotta made it like they need to make it like simplistic. Don't take it in the way of like Evolve it. That you actually need a team.
Yeah, Evolve, I had no interest in it because it's like I don't have a full squad of 4. I don't want to be like it's almost like they made it into like a MOBA, but it was like a boss rush. I don't know. It was like I don't know.
Left 4 Dead, I've played solo a lot, and it's fun solo.
And you're able to do it alone. Yeah. That's something that you got.
Can't do the Noam Chomsky trophy solo though, but that's a different.
Yeah, no, you can't. That's for sure.
Man, I miss Left 4 Dead. I just want a Left 4 Dead 3. Oh. Or even just a Left 4 Dead 2 remaster, I would be even fine with. That's but Valve has better, bigger things that make them more money, so whatever. And that is it for the news, and now it is time for the list of PlayStation games coming to each and every possible PlayStation platform as read by your best friends. Nathaniel, take it away.
All right. For the week of January 23rd, 2018, you've got The Aquatic Adventure of the Last Human. Simply just based off the cover, it looks like a 2D. What would you call it?
It's an adventure game.
Yeah, it looks like a point and click game.
Yeah. Celeste. Oh, that's coming to PS4 digital.
This
Celeste. Which one?
Celeste. Yeah, go ahead. Read the description.
Celeste PS4 digital out January 25th. Help Madeline survive her inner demons on her journey to the top of Celeste Mountain in this super tight, handcrafted platformer from the creators of multiplayer classic Towerfall.
So this game has, I think Jeffrey had something to say about this game too. I think he was interested in it. I think he thought this game had already come out. This game looks really cool. It's also coming out for Switch, and it looks like a really small studio worked on it, and it looks really like interesting.
Out the 26th, PS4 digital and retail. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. I don't really need to read that one. That's self-explanatory. Out PS4 digital, PS4 and PS Vita digital. How would you pronounce that? Iconoclasts?
Yeah,
I think you got it. Yeah.
Okay. PSVR digital retail. The Inpatient.
Yeah.
Totally forgot this was coming out this week.
Oh, I didn't know it was coming out this week. Wow. Oh yeah, this is sweet. That's right.
Do you have a PSVR?
I don't. I actually, whenever I was in Colorado, I did a demo for it, and honestly, maybe it's just the ones I did. I was not absolutely blown away.
Okay, we'll finish the drop, and then I want to ask you about that after.
Okay,
put a pin in that.
Let's see. Out the 25th, PS4 digital. Laws of Machine. No idea what that is. Based on the cover art. Lost Sphere. I've heard about this one. This looks really good. It's out.
I'm excited for this. I'm not going to pick it up at launch just because I want to be I Am Setsuna first. But this is Tokyo Game Factory. It's kind of a Square Enix kind of. It's a studio from Square Enix that works on more traditional style JRPGs. And I played the demo for it, and it has a lot of interesting takes on ideas that they originally had in I Am Setsuna. So, like I said, I want to beat Setsuna first, but I do want to get to this game. It looks beautiful.
Yeah, this looks gorgeous.
I'll probably get it on Switch, though, just because it'll be a game easier to play on the go. But looks good.
Out digital retail, the 26th on PS4, Monster Hunter World. You said you're going to rent it. I might rent it. Let's see. Out PS4 digital. OKKO. Let's Play Heroes. This looks like art from a TV, like a
yeah,
cartoon.
like it looks like a Cartoon Network show. Oh, based on the hit Cartoon Network show. I guess so.
All right.
I guess you want another hunting game out the 24th on PS4 digital is Wild Turkey Hunter.
Wow.
Jesus.
This looks terrible. This looks like the artwork for a PS1 game.
Oh, it looks like Life of Black Tiger. That's what that looks like to me.
Holy shit! No, look at the art. It looks like they like scribbled something out with the black like marker tool
shotgun, bro.
in MS Paint. That's a shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a shotgun. Yeah.
Listeners, go look up the Wild Turkey Hunter picture. It's ridiculous. And then on PlayStation Music and Video, since Jeffrey wants to make this a segment now, Fall Out Boy's got a new record. Bad Moms Christmas is coming out, and got a Batman Gotham by Gaslight. Didn't even know that was coming up. So
that actually looks cool. Oh, Only the Brave. I want to check out. I'll be Jeffrey. I want to see Only the Brave. That's that Josh Brolin, Miles Teller one where they the Hellfighters.
So yeah, pick of the week, you guys. What's your pick of the week?
Dragon Ball Z.
I'd probably say either that or Lost Sphere for me.
Or the Impatient. I'm probably gonna get that too.
Yeah, I'd say you can pick any of Monster Hunter, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, or Lost Sphere, or the Impatient. So, all right, now time for best friend questions. Looks like we have one question this week from Jake Jericho. Haven't played any betas. Sorry, waiting for the reviews and guides on Monster Hunter before I give it a try. We asked if you had played any betas on the Facebook group. What do you think Bethesda has lined up for E3 this year? Do they have any games scheduled to come out? Also, if Nathaniel takes Jeffrey's place in game time, then he needs to lose just so it feels authentic.
Which I responded to you, Jake. I told you I'm trying to Ash Ketchum this.
I was going to make an Ash Ketchum fucking joke at the beginning of the episode, too, and I forgot because Miguel said the whole Jeffrey's dead thing.
He's dead, dude. That's why we send them over there.
Yeah, so if you want to ask us any questions, hit us up on our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/PSBestFriends. What do you guys think with Bethesda?
They have nothing for this year. They're probably going to announce something for next year, but I don't see nothing for this year.
What if, and I guarantee this doesn't happen, but what if they pull a Fallout 4 with Elder Scrolls 6?
Meaning?
Let's say Elder Scrolls 6 is real and it's coming in November.
No, that's not going to happen.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to happen, but how ridiculous.
There's a possibility, because what was the release date of
Fallout 4?
Elder Scrolls Online? No.
Yeah, but that was ZeniMax, though, right? Like, that wasn't Bethesda Softworks?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you would think if they don't show it and say, hey, it's coming out this year, I think they might announce it. Besides that, they'll probably talk about numbers for the Skyrim VR, Doom, and
I could
Fallout.
see a new Doom probably being announced.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to come out, but I see that.
I could see them announcing it and then being like it's coming out in like February.
Yeah, something like that. I can see maybe more DLC for Wolfenstein, maybe.
I think there's 2 more episodes, so yeah, I think they've announced what they are. Maybe they'll show off some gameplay or something. I think Dishonored is going to be shelved for a while.
They're going to put it on fucking iPhones now, I guess.
No, I think
everything.
So Machine Games was last year with Wolfenstein. Because Arcane had Prey as well last year. What other studios do they have? I mean, do you think we can see?
I honestly think we'll see another game or 2 from them, because I mean they had that.
IPs?
I know it was just I don't know. I'm basing this off of their Game Awards video. I know it was like primarily a joke, but they're making a statement. Hey, we're single player games are still out there, so I feel like they will announce at least a couple things.
Now, what I was just about to say something. I lost my train of thought. So do you think that they have an E3 presentation again, or do you think that they just show?
They said.
You think they have their own?
Yeah,
they got to have a ton of shit then, because last year's presentation I thought was excellent.
Yeah,
but it wasn't that long, dude. It was just something simple. It was just.
But they showed off a lot of games, though. They showed Elder Scrolls Legends. They showed off Prey, Dishonored: Death of the Outsider, Doom coming to Switch, Wolfenstein 2.
What about that Morrowind? What do you think that they're gonna
for Elder Scrolls Online?
No. There are a lot of people. A lot of people have been talking about them doing like a Morrowind remaster or something like that.
I don't think so. I feel like that's something that they would have like another studio do. I don't think Softworks would do that. Softworks is working on Elder Scrolls 6. There is a new IP that they've been working on that we haven't heard about that we always keep forgetting. They're working on a new IP, so maybe they show that off.
Yeah. Well, like going back to the E3, they have that Sunday spot. I don't think they want to give it up.
Nope.
You know, I don't think
that's a good point.
I don't think they'll be like Nintendo, and after a while, we're just going to do online videos now, like directs. I don't.
Yeah. So I think Arcane is probably working on something new because I don't think they're making any more Dishonored games. I think Dishonored's probably shelved for now. So Arcane might be working on something. Maybe.
I mean, they're working on something.
I'm trying to think of Bethesda publishing, like what other studios that aren't Softworks that they have. Because Softworks is definitely working on Elder Scrolls 6 and then that new IP, which is supposed to be, I think, like a sci-fi game. I think we're more likely to see the new IP than we are to see Elder Scrolls 6. But we'll see. Any closing thoughts on Bethesda?
I do not. You were going to ask me about the PSVR.
Oh yeah, so PSVR. What did you play on the demo?
I demoed. I feel like the guy may have. I did 2 demos, so I feel like he may have been rushing me to not do a third. But I did the shark one, like just the
Ocean Descent.
Deep,
yeah, and then I did. I don't remember. I think it was ROM. I think ROM is what it was called. Which was basically I was just standing there and I was in a shooting gallery shooting these robots that were like coming and I had to move from side to side.
I'm not familiar with that one.
No,
yeah, I mean, the Ocean Descent one, that's a good demo for if friends are at your house and you want to show them what VR is. That's not like an actual PlayStation gamer. They want to see what PSVR is. I don't think that's the demo you show them.
Well, see, I was hoping it would be the London heist. I didn't know it was going to be the shark one because all it was on the.
Well, it's on VR Worlds. Like they're both VR Worlds, so it's interesting that they did that. So
yeah.
It was
the Ocean Descent's kind of a long demo too, so it's weird that they showed you that.
Yeah,
because like I said, that's what I go to when I have friends come over and they're like, I want to see what this VR is about, and they're not gamers. Like if they're a gamer, I throw them into Resident Evil or I throw them into like Rigs or something. But if they're not a gamer, but they're like, I want to see what VR is, I throw them into Ocean Descent. That's not something like you're a hardcore PlayStation gamer. Don't like you said, the London Heist, you know, I mean, there's so many games. I was thinking maybe Rush of Blood you tried and you didn't like that. That's a good one to try out too, like when you're new to it.
What were you gonna say, Miguel?
When you went for the demo, were there a lot of people there, like waiting online, or
no, dude was just sitting in a chair. You know,
interesting.
But the one the one that would get me to buy PSVR probably would be Skyrim. Like if it went on sale again for $200, like the system, I might pick it up, or I might just wait for Gen 2. Because it's something cool, it's something I want. But after doing the demo, especially, I was like, I think
you played the wrong demos. I would give it another shot.
No, I did. But do you think that I at this point should wait for Gen 2?
I don't think so. If you can get it for like $200, $250,
because I got it for $200.
Yeah, I think it's worth it. Because you got to realize too, there's so many games out now that weren't out when it launched. Like Skyrim VR is awesome. Resident Evil 7 that was out early, but I mean shut the fuck up, Miguel. You just like to hate on Elder Scrolls.
I'm just speaking the truth, bro.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna call you out on your bullshit. Jeffrey's a little puss, and he doesn't call you out when you talk shit on Destiny. I'm gonna call you out. But yeah, so
I'm speaking the truth, bro.
Yeah. Resident Evil.
See, I did have the option to play Moss. I did fuck up in not doing some of those other games.
Yeah.
Because I could have played Moss.
Accounting Plus was one of Jeffrey's top games. I don't know how that made his top 5 overall, but I mean, it was a good game.
And I want to try Rec Room. Oh, I do want to try Rec Room.
Rec Room is fun. Rec Room's fun.
Rec Room's okay.
It's if you're playing with other people, it's fun.
If you're going
the
there
games
by yourself,
themselves aren't
they're wanky.
Games, it's the experience of it. But I love them. If you're just a fishing fan, Monster of the Deep is so fun, especially if you played Final Fantasy 15. I know you fucking laugh at me, but it actually is a fun game.
I did right off the bat though see the screen door effect that everyone was talking about. Like whenever, especially when I was doing the shark
You get
one.
used to it.
I saw it. I was like, oh, this is what people are talking about.
ROM extraction. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm familiar with ROM extraction. Because I know my best friend has an Oculus, and he has that. What's the Oculus game? The Robo Recall or whatever it is. That's what I thought you were talking about initially.
ROM for sure does not look great. Like it does look kind of shitty. But I didn't let that deter me. I knew it was just, and I even asked the dude. He goes, "Yeah, this is just kind of a fun shooting game. There's nothing really much to it." But
yeah, I didn't even realize it was him. So I say give VR another shot. If you see it go on sale for like $200, $250, I would just do it. I don't foresee an actual PSVR2 anytime soon. Because they've did that revision where it makes it easier to plug in the microphone, whatever. I don't see a true PSVR2 anytime soon.
Actually,
is that the one you have?
I got the version 1 because it was on sale.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what the revisions are to it, but it's just fine. Like mine's fine the way it is.
If you got a HDR TV, it helps. Because I think you can.
It has the pass through. You don't have to unplug it.
You need to unplug it and unplug it. Something that I don't mind. I think the connection for the headset is like right next to you instead of like hanging down low over here. That's the other thing.
That doesn't bother me either.
Yeah, same. There's nothing much that changes. It's just also things.
Okay.
If you see what I would do, and this is probably a shitty business strategy, but from a moral standpoint, but Miguel will be down with it. I would say maybe snag one if it's on sale, try it out for a week, and then just bring it back if you don't like it. But I definitely think it's. I think it's worth having.
Dude. That's low, dude. That's low.
Well, see, I thought that I was going to get that from the PlayStation email when they were like, "Hey, here, try this out, and if you don't like it, send it back." But whenever I got into the site, it was like, "Oh, all the places are booked." I was like, "Damn it!"
So I think it's worth it. Definitely check it out. I got mine down here, just hanging out. The thing is, like I said, there's a lot of games to play on it now. If you had bought it originally and you're like, "Oh, I played the 3 experiences that I care about, and now I'm bored," like now there's a ton of shit to play, and there's something for everyone, kind of. You know what I mean? Like the VR games that I play are different from the VR games Miguel plays, which are different from the VR games that Jeffrey plays. So
the one game that I'm waiting for, it's
Firewall,
right?
Is it Firewatch?
No, it's not Firewatch. Let's look it up.
No, Firewatch is the game.
It's Firewall.
Firewall 0 Hour or something like that. Yeah. That game. It looks like Rainbow Six Siege in VR.
Ooh. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, boy.
You got to get it just for that, so you can be our 4th player.
You need to get the aim controller, this thing. Hold on, let me get it.
Yeah, I got to get an aim controller.
Yeah.
I'm eventually going to try and find a Farpoint bundle with the aim controller and get that. Like, that's what I'm waiting on, is for that to go on sale.
Yeah, that does look really good. Really, really, really good.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. So nice.
What, you don't like these?
It's so nice, dude. No, I don't like those, dude.
Fucking stupid move on.
Let me ask you something. Do you I don't know if you guys were big PS3 when it came out, but do you think that's a better controller than the actual mock-up ones, the original Move ones did, the ones that look like an actual M4?
Okay, so I had that. I had that when SOCOM 4 came out. It was the thing you just put, like you put them in it. It's just a little piece of plastic that you put the Move controllers in, and it was terrible. So I'm assuming the Move, because the aim controller is all one piece. Like you can't remove
it's one
the
piece.
ball. Like the ball. Like I thought that it was just you put the Move controllers in it.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought too. Oh, okay. So then that's automatically a better piece of tech.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I said, I want to get one, but I'm waiting for the Farpoint bundle with it to go on sale.
It's like an actual. They shaped it like to seem like a real gun, I guess. Because I guess it just has the ball on the right here, and when you actually like move up, it moves the aim up to your face.
Like
too.
You can actually aim
like
down
you
sights
can
with
zoom
it.
in, yeah.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
I did actually use that during that ROM demo, and it was cool. It was like I wasn't expecting him to hand that to me, so it kind of caught me off guard. But
all right,
yeah, it was cool.
So, all right. So now that we've gotten that VR talk out of the way, and you should all message Nathaniel, tell him to go get a PSVR because we're going to need him eventually. But now it's time for game time. Now this could be a record.
Game time.
If Nathaniel wins today, he'll have a point on the board before Jeffrey does in 2018. And if that's the case, everyone
Well,
has
I'm going
to tell
for the
him,
clean sweep on Jeffrey, so I don't know.
No pressure.
So Jeffrey's going to be off to the pit of misery if Nathaniel wins this week. So if you are a first-time listener of PS Best Friends, this is where I look up 5 games on Metacritic, get their Metacritic scores for the PlayStation respective version. If there's more than one game in the franchise, I will specify which one, and if it's on multiple platforms, I would specify which one. Now, these two guys have to guess what the Metacritic score is. If the first person gets it on the dot, they win. If the second person gets closer to the first person, they win. So the first game, and so you want to let Nathaniel go first this time, Miguel?
Yeah, let's do that.
Since you have been on a tear for winning streaks. So Nathaniel, the first game for this week is 007 Nightfire for PlayStation 2.
Oh.
This was the first-person shooter. There was 2 first-person shooters, but this is the good one.
Okay.
I think Agent of
on
was the other one.
Did this one also come to Xbox by any chance? Like, OG
I don't know if
Xbox?
it was on Xbox. I know it was on
Because I played an
GameCube.
FPS.
It was on
007.
GameCube. I don't know if it was on Xbox.
What game again?
007 Nightfire. There was Agent Under Fire and Nightfire. They were both first-person shooters, but this one was the one that had like the blue box art.
I'm gonna say
It had a very fun multiplayer, like bot mode.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 65.
Miguel?
I'm saying 80. You already told. I told you what I was gonna go with.
Yeah. That is a 77 point, Miguel.
Oh, okay.
Was that the last like actual good?
Everything or
007?
Nothing was a third-person 007 game, and that was really good, but I would say this is probably the last of the good first-person 007 games. That was before the Wii version of the remake of GoldenEye, which I never played. All right, Miguel, next game. This is right up your alley. SmackDown, Here Comes the Pain for PlayStation 2.
Oh, dude.
This was arguably the last
one
great
of,
SmackDown
One
game.
of the best ones, yeah. I know it's higher than 80. I'm debating if it's a 90, but I don't think so. So I'm going in the middle. 85.
Sorry, Nathaniel, that is exactly an 85.
Okay.
You kidding me? Yeah, that is the best.
It was like the last great
best,
one
WWE
before, because SmackDown versus Raw was good, but that's when it started to get
kind of. They went to the sim route instead of just like arcadey, and I don't know.
Day of Reckoning and Day of Reckoning 2 on GameCube were also great, but we're sticking to PlayStation games. Next game, Nathaniel, For Honor for PS4.
Oh,
81.
Miguel?
80.
Oh, to 78. Miguel takes
Damn it.
this week.
Damn it.
Jeffrey, you got away with one. So
Damn it.
Miguel wins this week. We'll go through the last two just for fun. Miguel, the next game is Mass Effect 2 for PlayStation 3.
95.
God, probably not 97.
94. Miguel, he's actually I don't even understand. And then the last one's a fun one. If you are an OG PS3 guy, you'll know this game because it was one of the first downloadable games, and you probably bought it like me just to have something to play. Super Rub-a-Dub for PlayStation 3.
What the fuck?
Made use of the 6-axis motion controls.
God, when I got a PlayStation 3, that 6-axis was shit.
It was before the DualShock 3. It was actually just the 6-axis.
I hated that control.
No rumble. So Super Rub-a-Dub.
Oh God.
This was the game where it was a bunch of rubber ducks floating in a bath, and then you had to get them to the drain, and there was giant toy sharks that could eat them.
So who's going first?
Nathaniel.
Good to go. Okay.
I mean,
just
just hearing you guys talking about it seems like it's a bad game.
It was a fun game, but it was not very deep.
50.
63.
49. Miguel with the clean sweep.
Wow. Shit. Was it fun at least? Because that sounds like shit.
I mean, you guys are talking about it.
I thought it was fun, but I was well aware that it was not a good game. I just would have stupid fun with it.
So it was a bad game then.
I mean, if you were to rate it, yeah. I mean, I could see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I just went with that one because I never heard about that game. So
You never heard it? Dude, go look up Super Rub-a-Dub. Classic or OG PS3 game. I wonder if Jeffrey would have got that. I almost wish I saved that for a Jeffrey episode. Super Rub-a-Dub for PS3. So Miguel takes week number 3 and is now 3-0 on the year. Jeffrey even said, like, we got to come up with a game that actually gives him a chance because you, like, even when you guess, you still beat him.
There were some 80s on it, dude. Holy shit.
What?
Yeah, they had 3 80s.
Yeah, and then the rest are probably 20s.
Yeah, in the 20s.
That average down.
IGN 29. Wow.
Ooh.
Jesus. Great game, dude. Great game.
It was like a stupid $5 game that, like, I was like, I don't have anything else to play. Let me try this.
And like always, I said I'm going for the clean sweep this year, so
you don't want to. You're going for not a single loss this year.
Nope.
All right, well, we'll see. I might have to start making games that are more tailored to the opposition.
Really? It's gonna be like that?
I'm just kidding. We'll see. Maybe.
It's like me playing shooters, dude. I'm just better than most of the people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just looked this up. Side note, I just looked this up real quick. I find it quite interesting. I looked up how much PSVR is right now. Starter bundle is $439. Skyrim bundle is $429. But the GT Sport bundle, which is discontinued, is $264.
Buy it right now.
Went up.
Click buy.
No, wait. Actually, wait.
Click buy now.
No, you could probably get it for $200 in a bit. So just wait for it.
I don't know. I would get it now. That's a good deal. $260. Does it come with the Move controllers and the camera?
No, it just comes
it's just the game, and yeah, it's the one that I got.
If it came with the Move controllers and the camera, I would have got it. Does it come with the camera? Really?
No. It does come with the camera, just not the controllers.
Okay.
The PSVR standalone by itself is $249. But
so if you have like a used game shop around you that you can pick up some cheap Move wands, I'd say maybe do that.
Yeah.
I would
do some research on that.
Hold on, let me check something. Real quick for you, man. All right, check it out.
Okay.
Deals.
Anthony, the Farpoint bundle is on Amazon.
How much?
$76.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. I'm waiting for it to go on sale.
Oh, okay.
Which one again?
The Farpoint bundle
with the aim control. While you guys look all that stuff up, we are going to wrap the show up. This has been PS Best Friends Podcast, episode 36. For any questions, comments, and concerns, hit us up on our Twitter at PSBF Podcast or hit us up on our Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/PS Best Friends. We're probably going to retire that Gmail because we never use it for anything. And Miguel, where can people find you?
In my house. At the gym, working out sometimes, you know. People can find me. Want to play some Fortnite, some Call of Duty Ghosts, you know. Oh yeah, people are still playing it. Just saying. Add me at Dark Angel 1010 PSN. I'll keep trying. I was gonna say store again, like last week. I don't know why. PlayStation Store.
PlayStation Store. Because there is no there is no gamer tag for PlayStation. It's just like my PlayStation Network name or my PlayStation ID. It's like it doesn't sound as cool. Nathaniel, where can we find you?
Across universally everything: Xbox, PS4, Steam. You can find me at I gotta pronounce it because it sounds wrong. My gamer tag is Sick Sticks, SYC.
Oh, that one. I can't.
I remember
that one.
You know, honestly, I might retire.
Say it fast, dude.
In a year. No, I'm not going to. I said it once. You listen to episode 9 if you wanna hear how it sounds fast.
That's good stuff.
But that's it. That's throughout
So
everything.
are you gonna wait and see if they do name changes, or are you gonna make a new PlayStation name?
Oh no, if they do name changes, I might. That actually came from. Yeah, that was from whenever I had my Xbox 360, and I've just had it universally.
Oh, you just kept it just to be consistent.
Yeah.
So you got to get on some Fortnite with us, man. We need more people to play with because Jeffrey is butt.
And I'll probably be, if anybody who wants to add me, I'll probably be playing either Destiny 2 or Wildlands or Fortnite at some point.
And those are 3 games that I play, so we should play more together. I don't know why we don't.
Yeah, for sure.
And I'm definitely behind in Destiny 2. I mean, I'm at the OG level cap, but I'm not at the Osiris.
It's okay because I haven't even started. So
yeah. So if you want me to power you through a bunch of stuff, or I can start one of my new characters. We'll see. And you can find me on PSN, Xbox, Steam, fucking pretty much wherever at the only X188, and I'm on Twitter at Anthony Palm. Also, don't forget to subscribe and give us a 5-star rating on your podcast app of choice. Like I said earlier in the episode, that 5-star rating gives us a better chance of being seen on the top podcasts, which will get more people watching the show, which will get more people in the group, which will expand the community. 5-star. Make sure. 5 stars. That's the most important part. Under the review section, let us know what your favorite PlayStation games are, and we'll read them on the podcast. And also, what's the new 5 for?
Does he want a high five?
If you want Final Fantasy 15 for $5.
Oh, right.
Redbox has it for $5.
That's not bad. I would get it. Great game. One of my favorite games.
I almost did that, but I'm not sure yet.
One of my favorite
I'm thinking
games.
about it too, but
Do
it's
it.
$5. I don't know. I think it's too much for that game.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Thanks again for listening in. This has been PS Best Friends episode 36. We will catch you all next week. Keep an eye out for next week's episode because we might have some news for you regarding a poll that we made on the Facebook group. And we don't want to say too much yet, but we definitely will have some awesome, exciting news on next week's episode.
Oh, is it the Jeffrey on a thong doing a video?
Maybe that could be, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Thanks for tuning in. We will catch you all next week.